Hi, this is Clumsy CurlZ bringing you another installment in my Natural Hair Care Basics series. Today I'm covering detangling. To make the detangling process even easier, please watch the pre-poo video before viewing this one. Detangling is simply untangling the hair, and for natural hair it's a mandatory two-step process. First, prep the hair with water, conditioner, and oil. Never comb your natural hair when it's dry. You'll damage your hair and cause yourself unnecessary pain. The second step is actually detangling the hair using a comb, a brush, or just your fingers. Detangling product and tool supplies include water, moisturizing conditioner, jojoba or extra virgin olive oil, scissors, your fingers, a wide tooth comb, or a brush. Many believe detangling natural hair is painful, time-consuming, and difficult. But this video shows you how to transform natural hair to make the detangling process painless, quick, and easy. Consult the website tightlycurly.com for a long list of products and ingredients best for natural hair. Let's start the detangling demo so you can see for yourself how easy the detangling process can be.
I'm going to try to make this quick.
In this section, I'm fast forwarding because all I'm doing is loading my hair with water and a moisturizing conditioner. And I just wanted to emphasize, when I say load, I mean load. I mean pile it in. You see that I repeatedly apply the conditioner to my hair, and I also actually use a water bottle to add more water into my hair. And you will get a feel for how much water and conditioner it will take for you to transform your hair into a more manageable state so that you'll be able to detangle easily. And here you see I'm applying the water. And then after that, I will switch back to applying more conditioner as well. Another thing I want to point out is that you should pay extra attention to your ends because they are the oldest part of your hair, so you want to make sure that they are conditioned. I'm giving you a look at my hair, and as you can see by the white in my hair, it is loaded with conditioner and water, yet I add even more water and conditioner. So I hope I'm getting across exactly how important it is to make sure your hair is saturated and drenched with the conditioner. It's better to use too much conditioner rather than to not have enough. And right now I'm sectioning my hair in preparation of actually detangling it. And separating the hair is also part of the detangling process. You'll see here I use my finger to draw it along my scalp as if it's a comb parting my hair. And then I use a motion of gently tugging the sections apart, releasing, tugging, releasing, tugging, releasing over and over until I gently separate my hair. So don't go ripping through your hair to section it. That's also important to retaining hair, and it's part of the detangling process as well.
And I'm going to be using jojoba oil. Now it's my understanding that you should always put your conditioner, your moisturizing conditioner on first because they penetrate the hair shaft to moisturize it. And then you add your oil because they coat it and hold in that moisture. And I am using jojoba oil. It also gives your hair a little bit more slip to the moisturizer. This is important during the detangling process. You want that comb to glide as much as possible.
Here I'm demonstrating once again the finger part and gentle tug and release motion to divide my hair. Now my hair is coated with oil, conditioner, and water to make this motion a lot easier. Now, many of us think we have to treat our hair roughly in order to separate or detangle it. And I'm just showing here that with product and technique that you don't have to rip through your hair or cause yourself pain.
As quickly as possible. I do have my water bottle on hand. Make sure my hair stays wet while I'm going through this process. As you see, I start at the end. I remember when I first started this process, I would hear people say detangle, detangle, and I was like, what is detangling? Is that some kind of special process? It's just combing. It's combing out the there. And as you see, I'm working up higher, and then when I come to where the comb stops, you can see it gliding, and then it just stops right here. I don't just rip through that. I grab it just above it, and then I slowly work it down to the end, and then work it on out. One person who gives an outstanding demonstration of combing out curly hair is a website called Tightly Curly. I'll put the website down in the description box. I can't remember exactly, but she explains it and even has a video about it. Look at this. It just glides through now. Okay, so that's detangled. I'm just going to quickly twist this out of the way so I can finish this section. Okay.
Okay, my audio wasn't the greatest in that previous section, and so I'm adding it here. And the way I detangle my hair is for each section, I add a little more water and a little more oil for extra slip. And then you'll see when I start combing, I start at the end, the very ends of my hair, detangle that, and then slowly move up the hair, working out the tangles down the length as I go. And then I finally end closest to my scalp and move those tangles on out at the end.
Look at that. That is amazing. And one thing I'd like to point out is parents who are combing their daughter's hair, son's hair. Keep this in mind. Combing hair does not have to be a painful ordeal. I know growing up, I was considered tender-headed. Oh my goodness, it was just torture to get my hair combed. Torture. Just imagine if we had these techniques back in the day and we didn't have to resort to all those drastic, damaging things, processes, to be able to care for and manage our hair. Slowly work your way up. Oh, very important. Wide tooth combs. Wide tooth. Do not get a skinny little comb. Try to comb out thick hair. It just does not work. And I'm being patient as I go through this section. I'm coming now a bit larger than the others. I'm having to go back over it a little bit more than the others. But it took patience to get some time right through. And where's the hairs? I didn't rip out my hair. Where is the hair? It's still on my head. That's where it is, where it belongs. And that just shows if you have the right products and the right technique, the right tools, then you can detangle hair painlessly and with a minimum of damage.
Now I'll show you how to properly detangle your hair with a brush. I must admit that I don't usually detangle my hair with a brush. I simply don't care for it. But if you're going to, the proper way is very similar to the way you detangle with a comb. You start at the ends of your hair and detangle, and you slowly work your way up, moving all the tangles down to the end of your hair and out. You notice my hair is foaming up quite a bit as I'm brushing it, and that's because it's full of jojoba oil, moisturizing conditioner, and water, and that's simply to give it more slip so it's easier to detangle. Now here I'm demonstrating detangling hair by using the natural comb, my fingers, and I'm simply drawing my fingers through my hair alternately over and over again. And as I do this, I'm searching for any knots or tangles. And here you see I'm undercombing it, and then I alternately overcomb over and over, just detangling the hair and searching for tangles. Now I'll demonstrate 3 different ways you can remove a stubborn knot. Whether you're using a comb, a brush, or your fingers, when you encounter a knot that's hard to take out, stop, and then you can usually use the gentle tug and release until the tangle is free, or you can gently pull at the ends of the hair around the knot, and quite often that will untangle it as well. Or you can pull out a few strands at a time, sometimes as few as a single strand. You can pull it out of the knot until that releases it. And if all else fails, of course, you want to cut the knot instead of ripping it out. And that will preserve the health of your hair. Well, that's all I have to say about detangling natural hair. So I'll go ahead and close while I demonstrate removing this final knot. If you'd like to see the next basics video, please click the link. Thank you for watching. This has been Clumsy CurlZ, making this a happy world for natural girls.